Hello, so today we are going to present our RSA encryption techniques. So for this presentation, there are three people that are going to talk about the techniques. First, me, Muhammad Irfan bin Ruslan. I'm going to talk about what is RSA. Second, Syafiq Syahmi. He is going to talk about how to decrypt. And lastly, Muhammad Wajdi. He is going to teach you on how to encrypt. So, for this presentation, there are three main parts. The first one is explanation of the RSA encryption techniques. Second is example of encryption process. And lastly, example of decryption process. So, what is RSA? RSA is a reverse Shamir-Enderman encryption algorithm. Is an asymmetric encryption algorithm that is widely used in many products and services. Asymmetric encryption uses a key pair that is mathematically linked to encrypt and decrypt data. A private and public key are created, with the public key being accessible to everyone and the private key being a secret known only by the key pair of the creator.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Mohd bin Wazir, and now I will be presenting the encryption part of the RSA technique. So our chosen plain text is letter M. So the first step is to choose two prime numbers, which in our case we will choose number 3 and 5, and then we have to find the n, which is the multiplication of the two prime numbers that we have chosen 3 times 6, which will give us 15. And then it is important to note that P and Q will not be publicized, which means that it will be private to us, and 15 will be publicized to public. And then after that, we will move to the key generation part. So note that our plaintext is M, and M is located at the 30th alphabet. So firstly, we have to list down the numbers from 1 until 15, which is our n, and then we have to find the copant of n. So in order to find the copant of n, we have to use the formula p minus 1 and q minus 1, and in our case it will be 3 minus 1 times 5 minus 1, which will give us the answer of 8. And after that, from the listed numbers just now, we have to remove even numbers and numbers that are divisible by 3 and 5. And then after we have crossed out all the numbers, we are left with 1, 2, 4, 7, 8, 11, 13, and 14. After that, we will move to the key generation part. So in order to find the key, we have to apply the rule, which is the key must be in between 1 and the coprime, which is 8. So after we have applied the rule, we found out our key is 7. Then after we have find the key, then only we can proceed with the encryption part. So the formula is 13 power 7 multiplied by mod 15, which will give us the answer of 7. And our ciphertext will be G because G is in the seventh alphabet. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Right now, I will explain on how to decrypt using RSA technique. So as we know, we already got a value of encrypt key and coprime n, which is 7 and 8 respectively. So the first step would be by generating the decryption key. So firstly, we will use decrypt formula, which is de mod coprime of n must equal to 1. So then we substitute the value. Then it would be 7d mod 8 equal to 1. So how do we find d? To make it easier, we must think of multipliers of 7 as the example below. So right now, for example, we take 7. So it would be 7 times 7 mod 8 equal to 49 mod 8. Then we got the value which is 1. Then our decrypt key would be 7. And the last step is by putting the key that we calculate, which is 7 and 15. So the value would be 7, the power of 7 mod 15, and the value we got is 13. So in the alphabet list, 13 is equal M. Thus, our plain text is equal to M. That's all from me. Thank you.